What's good, Team J3? Your boy is back in the building. I got a special guest with me today, Trevor Noah. You guys know him from Comedy Central. What up, yo?
What up? How you doing, bro?
Thanks for coming in, man.
Thank you.
Now that's my boy Daquan, man. He's gonna do some reactions. We were sitting there chilling, playing Star Wars, watching Don't Be a Menace, while drinking juice in the hood and shit. And I was like, do an episode 2 with me, man. So, you know, let the people know you out there.
Yeah.
Let them know a little something about yourself, bro.
Well, I've been gaming on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC for a little while now. I've been thinking about
Not a job interview, bro.
Fair enough.
This guy. Nah, let him know. I'm just teasing you, man.
I plan on setting up my own YouTube channel. I'm not sure what the name is quite yet, but I'll let you guys know when I get it set up. We'll get this started.
So we're gonna go ahead and react to a death battle. Now I told y'all I'm only coming in these death battles if it's worth the time, and this looks like it's worthy. I got 2 epic characters: Thor versus Wonder Woman. Now I don't know if you've seen Wonder Woman. She went against Rogue a couple years back, way back, and she lost. I was highly pissed, and it was at a time where people didn't know about Wonder Woman. It was like Rogue got power, she take it, and freak miss me. Wonder Woman lost that battle. I was mad. They had Thor went head up with Raiden from Mortal Kombat. I thought it was kind of dope, right? That was actually kind of cool match. I actually like that match. Thor won that battle, so I want to see how this shit play out. But let's see if they added in some feats on these 2 characters, because there's been time, you know, where things have changed. You know how Death Battle like to do, y'all. So let's get into this Death Battle reaction, yo. So how'd you get that job, Trevor?
The different pantheons of gods and goddesses have always been rife with conflict, and these heavenly wars can last for centuries.
Like with Thor, Norse champion of Asgard and son of Odin.
And Wonder Woman, Greek warrior of the Amazons and daughter of Zeus.
He's whizzing that boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out.
Oh, they put money behind this one. Look, I got the CG going. They put that money up.
This is the Realm Eternal, root of the world tree and noblest of the 9 dimensions, Asgard.
Like a protector for your butt?
Shush. Asgard. Since ancient times, this colorful realm has been inhabited by warriors so powerful, many believe them to be immortal deities.
And they sort of were, but being immortal.
What kind of ritual was that? She was like a wig, guys, like fucking shit.
These fellas go through a little apocalyptic event where everybody dies.
Then they are born anew with only vague memories of their previous lives. This is the cataclysmic event known as Ragnarok. And Asgard's newest king, the All-Father Odin, was determined to break this cycle.
So he fathered the best damn warrior the realms had ever seen. The mighty Thor.
Thor spent most of his life living among his people and defending his realm from its enemies.
And he was good at it, like really good. He's their tank and DPS all rolled into one when it comes to raiding other realms. And boy, does he look the part. This guy is 6 feet 6 inches of pure muscle, and possibly lead because he somehow weighs 640 pounds.
Thor was trained by the best in Asgard and has proven his mettle across multiple worlds. He helped found the Avengers and has defeated everything from giants to demons to other gods.
As a real-life god, Thor is super strong, super fast, and super durable. And even on those rare occasions when he does get hurt, he patches up real quick with his healing factor.
And of course, being the god of thunder lets him control lightning and even the earth itself.
But Thor isn't complete without his iconic arsenal. He wears the Belt of Strength, which doubles his already impressive might, and he swings around the most awesome tiny little hammer you've ever seen.
Mjolnir is an ancient weapon. 65 million years ago, it was forged by dwarves by harnessing a star. Its construction was so intense, it caused the star to explode, and its fiery remains eradicated the dinosaurs.
Talk about metal!
Speaking of metal, Mjolnir is forged from Uru, an extremely durable iron-like ore that is highly susceptible to enchantment. Mjolnir in particular is enchanted to house a cosmic storm powerful enough to shake black holes. And yes, the wielders of Mjolnir can access the storm's powers, including levitation and control over weather.
Never wanted anything so bad in my life.
Unfortunately, only those the hammer deems worthy can actually wield it, or even pick it up for that matter. You must be pure of heart and noble of mind, or else it won't even budge.
Well, lucky for Thor, he's worthy of adding Mjolnir's awesome power to his own. And with their powers combined, nothing can stop
That was tight right there.
Thor has
That was
easily
really tight
tagged
right there.
Quicksilver, who at his best can run around 670 million miles per hour. And Thor can move even faster than that when his hammer is dragging him around.
Yeah, that's the thing. Thor doesn't really fly on his own in the same way people like Superman or Captain Marvel do. Instead, he literally chucks his hammer as hard as he can and hangs on for dear life as it takes him for a ride.
Thor has said Mjolnir is fast enough to reach the edge of the universe in 60 seconds. This means it can travel at least 350 trillion miles per hour, or over 500,000 times the speed of light.
Don't let go, Goldilocks. Hitting pavement at that speed might hurt even you.
Yeah, he'd be fine. He can withstand a dip in the sun, where it can be over 27 million degrees Fahrenheit. And while he was knocked unconscious, he did survive a bomb capable of planet busting, equal to a force of over 53 quadrillion megatons of TNT.
I'm more impressed that he lifted this giant-ass snake. Look at that thing.
The Midgard serpent is massive, capable of wrapping around the entire Earth twice. It stretches nearly 900 miles wide and 50,000 miles long. By comparing it to the largest living snakes, the 550-pound Anaconda, we can estimate the Midgard serpent weighs about 17 trillion tons.
Hold on, Wiz. I know my snakes, and it looks like
Ah,
that
they got
serpent is
AIDS.
actually constricting the Earth. By squeezing prey, a snake can apply pressure 16 times its normal weight.
It's Anaconda, ain't
So Thor didn't
No, I
just
don't think
lift
that
a
one
really
was.
heavy snake, he
I don't want
outmatched
that one.
272 trillion tons of force.
That is correct, Boomstick.
Goddamn right it is.
It is important to stress the unbelievable power Thor possesses. So much so that in fights with other godly beings, whole worlds can shatter. If it ever comes to it, he can even enter a state of warrior's madness. While he loses some control doing this, his power
Ray Bill.
increases tenfold.
Why did we put this guy up against Raiden again?
Well, Thor's cocky attitude has put him in all kinds of trouble. He's even lost
See,
Mjolnir's
sir,
power more
rating
than
up,
once
bruh.
as a
Yeah, I
result.
saw.
Yeah, the hammer isn't invulnerable, and if Thor's holding on to it, its enchantment can even be tricked. Like that one time the Hulk used his own hammer against him by moving his arm. Why, you hit yourself.
So to teach Thor a lesson in humility, Odin banished him to Earth.
That's
transforming
funny,
him into a
bro. That nigga
handicapped
weak
human.
for that.
You call that a handicap?
Thor gotta
That's
hold
a
that
limp.
L, bro.
I'm over here with a freaking shotgun for a leg, and I'm not even allowed to park in those special parking spaces.
Still, it turns out sending Thor to Earth was all part of Odin's plan to alter the cycle of Ragnarok, as such a thing had never been done before. And it worked! 4,000 years after the previous Ragnarok, Armageddon was stopped for good, and the gods were freed. All thanks to Thor, and a giant time-traveling floating sentient eyeball, but mostly Thor.
Can't make this stuff up.
I accept your surrender.
I remember in that trailer, that was tight. Shattered, bruh.
Yup.
Let's get to this warrior.
Legend has it that lost among the waves sits a solitary island
Fucking
called
booty.
Themyscira, shrouded in
I would love to go there,
secrecy
bro.
and
Them women,
inhabited
bro.
solely
Yeah.
by women.
Of course.
Hey,
My
Wiz,
shit be
guess
fucking
what's
sore
my
all
new
day,
number one
man.
vacation spot?
Despite their paradise isle far from civilization, the women of Themyscira are more dangerous than you think. They are Amazons, immortal warriors created by the Olympian gods. Their mission? To spread the peace and justice of the gods to a barbarian world.
And ship anything to you for free within 2 days.
If you pay an annual fee.
But a bunch of centuries later, they were kinda out of the loop. These chicks had never even heard of shotguns before.
Until the day a military plane crashed near the island. Determined to reconnect with the world and establish peace once again, the Amazons held a tournament to select a representative.
The final test requiring each lady to block a bullet from just a couple yards away. Damn, they don't mess around.
The winner was one of their youngest, a brave woman known simply as Diana.
And that's how she became the Wonder Woman.
Tight.
Due to her warrior heritage, Wonder Woman was trained from a very young age in just about every aspect of combat you can imagine.
Cause what else she gonna do on that island? She's a master with swords, axes, spears, bows, shields, hell, and pretty much anything that isn't a gun.
Her Amazon physiology grants her super strength, super speed, heightened wisdom, and the ability to heal from most wounds almost instantly.
And she can fly, just like Superman. How else do you think she'd get around? An invisible jet? That's stupid. How'd you even remember where you parked it?
To further improve her deadliness, she carries a rather unique arsenal, among which are her iconic bracelets of submission.
Ah, that sounds like some weird BDSM shit.
Well, they kind of were, but the universe has been reset more than enough times to change all that, thank God.
Right. Anyway, those bracelets are her greatest tool for defense.
Forged by the smith god Hephaestus using the remains of Zeus's legendary Aegis shield, the bracelets are impervious to nearly anything, including gunfire, demon lightning, and Kryptonian heat vision, which can be hotter than the sun.
They can summon Zeus's lightning or even the indestructible Aegis they were made from.
To avoid collateral damage, the bracelets also suppress some of Diana's strength. Taking them off vastly increases her godly power.
Oh, and she can use them to summon weapons like her magic sword.
Also forged by Hephaestus, this sword's edge is so sharp
I
that it
didn't know
can
that
slice
shit.
through
That's tight,
microscopic
bro.
atoms. This means a precision strike from Wonder Woman can cut through nearly any material.
Man, this asbestos guy makes some top-notch stuff. Wonder if he does commissions.
But is not responsible for Diana's final weapon, the lasso of truth.
This unbreakable whip has the power to make anybody it touches tell the truth. Bad news for any cheating boyfriends she might have.
What other depraved thoughts
think
must
it'd
you
be
be
cheat on her.
thinking?
God, your daughter's got a nice rack.
No.
Shall I kill him now, my queen?
Of course, she doesn't need weapons to prove her awesome combat skills.
According to Batman, Diana is the greatest melee fighter in the world, which is no small feat in a universe with people like Karate Kid, Deathstroke, and Batman himself.
Did you say the Karate Kid? Man, Daniel Son's really moved up in the world.
The point is, Wonder Woman is a master martial artist who's trained all her life. And while she has no official birth date, we do know she was born during the age of the Roman Empire, specifically when they employed centurions. Including the additional time she spent fighting in Valhalla before going back in time, this means Wonder Woman must be about 3,000 years old.
All things considered, she looks pretty damn good for her age. And that's more than enough time to become a master ass kicker. It also helps that she's pretty darn quick. She's kept pace with Superman and defeated the speedster Professor Zoom while blind.
At one point, Wonder Woman was battling an ancient god who had fragmented himself into trillions of pieces, each spread to different corners of the universe. And while he summoned his pieces back at faster than light speed, Wonder Woman was able to stand in his way and block all of them.
That's
Tight.
insane! I mean, she's moving so fast, there's like a bunch of her.
Moving thousands of times the speed of light can do that. In fact, she's moving so fast she's probably breaking all manners of quantum physics.
She's also ridiculously strong. She punched Doomsday into literal dust and helped pull the Earth around.
The force needed to move an object out of the sun's orbit equals around 1,000th of the object's mass, including the Earth itself. Assuming Wonder Woman was pulling her fair share, this means she can lift 2.2 quintillion tons.
And Grandpappy
Motherfuckers making up
Boomstick always
weights and
told me
shit.
women were the weaker sex. I don't see him lifting a third of the Earth.
She's also incredibly tough. Nuclear explosions hardly even faze her.
Oh yeah, she punched a warhead and tanked it point blank. And then one day, Superman, who could see atoms, decided to split one to test her magic sword. Surprise, surprise, it literally blew up in their faces. Wacky antics.
Even more impressive was her fight with Zoom, in which she took several light speed punches which, according to her fellow Justice League member The Flash, hit like a white dwarf star. That would equal 2 billion megatons of force.
Unfortunately, Wendy's not invincible. She's got her own kryptonite, and it's a lot more common than radioactive alien rocks.
Her durability holds up well against almost everything, except for piercing weapons.
Which just seems like an unacceptable weakness when you're that strong. Knives, swords, spears, any kind of blade will do the trick, but especially bullets, which is probably why she's gotten so good at blocking them with those bracelets.
Unfortunately for swordsmen and sharpshooters, Diana doesn't go down easily.
In fact, a good stabbing is more than likely just gonna piss her off. And that's when you learn just how dangerous Wonder Woman can really be.
That transformation though.
Epic. Alright, so we just heard these two contenders hitting this death battle, right?
Yeah.
Y'all heard this shit out there. We got Thor versus Wonder Woman. We got a full detailed rundown of what they bringing to the table. Who you going for?
Before the video started, I was gonna go for Thor. Hearing all this information, I'm a Wonder Woman on this one.
You going Wonder Woman? Why?
She has a bigger arsenal and she's hiding her power. Bruh.
Yeah, she take them braces off as a rap.
Exactly. Yep.
Nope.
Thor's powerful, but he's an idiot.
Yeah.
And there's one thing with Wonder Woman that I like. The simple fact is, I read a comic book where they Marvel and DC fused, right? Put universes together. She picked Thor's hammer up, and Thor looked like, what the hell? What do you mean? She picked that hammer up because he had just fought Captain Marvel, Shazam, and he beat Shazam, and Wonder Woman picked that hammer up. So if she gets, she's a better warrior fighting combat than Thor. If she gets a hand at that hammer, you seen what the Hulk did with the hammer.
Yeah.
He's done.
Yeah.
I'm going Wonder Woman on this one. And I just keep 100. Death Battle, I think they're going to give it to her just because Wonder Woman was an epic movie. I'm just saying.
All right, the
I'm just
bets are set.
Yeah.
Let's end this debate once and for all.
But first, all this talk of godly people makes me want some godly food.
Yeah, this shit gonna be crazy. Wonder Woman. I think Wonder Woman gonna win just because
Over
of
the
that
past
shit.
5 years, Blue Apron has created over 1,000 recipes. This October, Blue Apron is celebrating its
We
5th
interrupted
anniversary
that
by
guy
bringing
before.
back its top 20 recipes from the past 5 years. All chosen by you, the Blue Apron community. Keeping things fresh, Blue Apron normally
shit
doesn't
crazy,
repeat
man.
recipes
But
within
Thor-
one
Thor's
calendar
powerful,
year,
man.
which makes this
Yeah.
limited time offer
I hate the
something
fact that
special.
movies don't show the
Blue
justice,
Apron
man.
costs less than
The movies
$10
dumb
a
him
meal per
down.
person,
They
which is a
literally
good
dumb
deal.
that character
You can
down.
even
That's
customize your
what
recipes
beast.
for each weekly
You
delivery.
telling if
It's
I
all
get that
about
in the
giving
next
you
Thor movie,
fresh
that
recipes to
Ragnarok,
explore as you
where
learn how
all
to
that
cook
shit
each
happens,
new
and use that
dish.
power,
Every meal comes
they
with
winning
an
with that
easy-to-follow
one.
recipe
But I doubt they're gonna give you that. I think they're gonna give you a comedy, man. One of the fun movies, you know what I mean?
Ease off
Yeah,
cooking
it's
this meal to
for-
eat during the
for
fight
kids,
right
for the
now.
new
Check out this
generation.
week's
It's not
menu and get
all
$30
Man,
off
this
your
is trash,
first
man.
meal
I hate
with
that.
free
I hate
shipping
that.
by going to
Thor's powerful, though, man. That's
blueapron.com/battle.
cool.
You'll love how good it feels and tastes to
powerful,
create
man.
incredible home-cooked meals with Blue Apron. So
Motherfucker
don't
was
wait.
like
Your
literally
favorite Blue
wrecking
Apron
shit,
recipes are
man.
back
He
on
was
the
wrecking
menu.
shit with that hammer.
That's
Just watching this like, damn, this nigga can do all this shit.
blueapron.com/battle.
And they even talk half his powers because in the
Better way to
first
cook.
one, when he went against Raiden, they talking about how he can control weather and all that other shit. It's tight. They gonna make a rainstorm and shit. Yeah, they put that money up behind this shit. I like that, Diana. I hope in the new movie that she has the pants in the 80s. I like the pants. You'll think they would get it on, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, what's up, bro?
I feel like she's like just the charming intellectual type rather than him.
You! No man can enter the Mascara unannounced.
Stand down, wayward maiden. This sort of thing never turns out well for women like yourself.
Oh. I don't think
It was
you've
some
ever
Voltron
known
shit
a
right
woman
there.
like me.
Okay.
You are undone!
I ain't gonna lie, if I was fighting her, I'd be getting turned on right now. Like, damn, she can really fight, bro. It's tight.
I don't think you can keep up.
Why just speed that shit up on her?
Time to stop holding back, Diana.
You're a way better fighter than him. It's actually sexy.
Mighty tornado!
Does it actually have to say it like that? That's right there.
Hell yeah. Let's get him. Look at this shit. I like it. I like it. Stupid Voltron.
She parried lightning. That's bad.
I mean, her daddy's Zeus. I mean, you know what I'm saying? What do you do? Don't grab that hammer. It's
Such
over.
reckless abandon. Born is guided food.
Feel heaven's wrath!
sheet now.
You will to
I'll kill you! I'll kill you dead!
Excuse me?
That's something she would never do. She'd never turn her back. Disrespect. Disrespect. How do I beat you? Alright.
You're not worthy.
Get the braces off, man. That was disrespect to the warrior. She turned her back and that cocky. What the freak?
Looks like somebody's been watching
Tight
too
though.
much Game of Thrones.
Thor and Wonder Woman matched each other in some surprising ways. Their weapons were enchanted, their years of experience were similar, and even their super modes did almost the same sort of thing.
But Lady Wonder had a couple big things going for her, like her speed. Sure, Thor's fast enough to tag Quicksilver, and his
You're talking about
travel
the Flash,
speed with
man,
Mjolnir
not
is just
Quicksilver.
stupid fast. But Wonder Woman's shown that she's even more stupid fast in combat over and over again.
Such as when she blocked trillions of God shards flying at her from the edges of the universe, most likely faster than any speed Mjolnir was capable of. She was even able to catch Zoom in her lasso, despite how he wasn't just running ahead of her in physical space, but he was also ahead of her in time. Wrap your noggin around that one.
Thor's durability was greater than Wonder Woman's, but the difference in strength was a different story. In fact, when comparing their Earth and Snake feats, she was 8,000 times stronger than him. But the final nail in Thor's coffin was their choice of weaponry.
Mjolnir may have been tough for Diana to defend against, but it couldn't exploit her weakness to piercing weapons. Meanwhile, Diana's magic sword could slice at a microscopic level, something Thor couldn't possibly be prepared to defend against.
You can have skin so tough that you can take a bath in the sun no problem, but it won't do a damn thing to a blade that can literally sever your atoms.
Ultimately, while
was a
many of their
gosh,
talents were evenly matched, Diana's speed, strength, and weaponry proved too much for Thor Odinson.
Yep, he was done, Thor.
The winner is Wonder Woman.
He was done.
Stick around, we're about to
That was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good one. He was done.
Commentary on this
Though.
episode with that little box over there and start a first membership trial.
Oh
Try to
my
grab one of the shirts
god.
too.
Let's see what they're gonna have next.
Oh, dude, I'm so down.
Oh, this.
Oh, dude.
All right.
I love both of those.
All right, guys, y'all heard it here first. He's going to be reacting to that shit. All right, I know some fanboys out there right now pissed off. How did Thor lose against Wonder Woman? And some people are like, yeah, finally Wonder Woman get the credit she deserved. Shout outs to Team J3. Shout out to Jody's Corner. We actually did an arena battle because we have a segment on our show called the Arena where we take dig names out of the hat and they come together, and we end up getting Thor and Wonder Woman, right? And everyone was wrecking Wonder Woman. They were saying how Thor would destroy Wonder Woman. She's nothing. She's feeble. Yada yada yada. I'm like, Wonder Woman is very powerful, bro. She's a god. She's a god. She was a demigod, but now she's officially a god now. Yeah. And people were like, you know, that doesn't make sense. Thor has all this ability. This. I understand the way comic books are designed. Comic books have a certain level of outrageousness. Like, they'll go anywhere. I mean, Superman would like one like that and knock the sun out or some shit like that. Some stupid shit, you know. Batman fighting Superman. Stupid shit like that. Doesn't make any sense. But at certain levels, if you take the two, you take both their credit and put it into this battle, Wonder Woman is a better warrior. She is. Thor is a barbaric type of warrior. Yeah. He's savage. He does reckless shit. He doesn't think in battle. That's why I didn't like that move when she turned her back. What? Yeah, should have never did that. Should have had that sword in his neck the whole time. Like, you know, surrender or be killed. You know, stuff like that. That's a Thor move that have him turn around. I'm Thor. But you know what I mean? So things like that come into play in these type of battles. And also, she is worthy. She's worthy of that shit. I believe she's more worthy to hammer than he is. You know what I mean? So I agree with the battle. It was cool seeing it, but I feel like the battle could have been more epic.
It really could have been.
It's like they rushed certain scenes. It could have been more epic. You could have really put the time in. Let's talk about them and more about that battle, because that battle would have been, I think, could have been the best battle, because you would have had two gods in their own respective worlds. You have Greek goddess, and you have Asgard god. Two different realms. I think would have been way better. It was a cool battle, but it was whatever. What you think, man?
I don't really have too much to say. I thought it was cool. I didn't really know too much about Wonder Woman before the video started, so I was all for Thor. I watched the Marvel movies, the Avengers, the first two Thor movies, and I loved them. That's really all I knew about Thor. Gotcha. So this is really one of my starts to getting into comic books and all this kind of stuff. So I'm enjoying.
You didn't watch Wonder Woman yet?
Nah, I still haven't. You
snoring, bro. All right, he didn't watch Wonder Woman. That's why he said that. No, it's cool, man. The next death battle we got is what, Naruto versus
Ichigo Kurosaki.
Who the hell is Ichigo?
Ichigo Kurosaki from Bleach. He's half human, half Soul Reaper.
That should sound evil. All right, go ahead.
Basically, it sounds evil, but he's actually one of the heroes of the show. It's pretty intense. It really just starts off as him trying to save a friend of his, and it just gets a lot deeper, and it keeps going through the same thing. It's infamous for having a lot of fillers.
Gotcha.
That's why a lot of people don't watch it. They don't like it. I loved it. It was amazing. I loved how powerful he got.
So, all right. So then we got Naruto versus Soul Reaper, and out of just knowing these two characters, who you say gonna win this battle?
To be honest, it's probably gonna be Naruto, because of the fact that he has so many more tools at his disposal. Really, all Ichigo's got is like 2 super moves and then transformation that he doesn't really have control of. You know what I mean? So Naruto has several transformations that he can control. He has more he has more chakra than anybody else in his world. Like, he's ace to his anime. He's probably gonna win.
That's what's up. I'll go to say. That's what's up, man. I know neither one of these characters, but like Team J3 knows. And shout out to the epic subscribers out there, especially my boy Cecil. You know, sending me animes and stuff like that, getting me into it. I got a couple of them. I've just finished My Hero. I've been watching Cowboy Bebop. I'm starting, and shout out to my boy. I'm starting my Attack on Titans. I'm starting that. Look out for a review with me and Jody on that. I'm gonna watch Drifters. I want to get in Dragon Ball Super, but it has to be dub version. And they said I have to go to Crunchyroll or something. I'm like, F that. I already paid for Funimation. I'm not going back to all that shit. But you know what I mean. You should come and do some anime episodes with me, man.
For sure.
We're gonna do we call it Anime Takeover. Go ahead, just the introduction. That was a cool introduction, right? It was tight, right? Right. So yeah, so that's Anime Takeover. I will bring that back. We'll be able to do that, a couple things and shit like that. But this was fun, man. Thanks for coming through.
Of course.
My boy right here. I know him for a couple years and everything like that. And this is a cool guy. I can't wait to. I hope you start your YouTube channel or your gaming channel. This guy plays games. I gave him Star Wars, and he was just getting right back into it. So I know he's a gamer. I think it's dope, man. I like to see a lot of brothers like yourself out there playing games that actually like doing it and not doing it for the wrong reasons. And this is that guy right here. Shout out to TJ3 for being so freaking epic. Shout out to the Patreons out there for donating to J3 Entertainment, helping this boat float. This shit means a lot to me. We're at 10,000 subscribers strong, and the sky's the limit with this right now. We on this movement, and this shit is moving. That's what I got, man. That's all I got. Oh, thumbs this video up and subscribe to J3 Entertainment if you like the content, you like the real and the real deal, and that's real. J3 out.